On April 28, Portugal, Spain, and parts of France experienced one of the most significant power outages in recent history. Cities came to a standstill, transportation systems halted, and millions were left without electricity. What caused this unprecedented event? Let's delve into the details. Around 11:33 a.m., Lisbon time, a massive failure in the electrical grid plunged mainland Portugal into darkness. The blackout also affected parts of Spain and southern France. Essential services such as hospitals, transportation, and telecommunications were severely impacted. REN, Portugal's electricity operator, activated emergency protocols to restore service, warning that full normalization could take up to a week. The outage disrupted daily life significantly. Public transportation systems, including metros and trains, were brought to a halt. Traffic lights ceased functioning, leading to significant congestion in urban areas. Mobile networks experienced failures, particularly in voice calls, while data services operated partially. Supermarkets faced runs on essential products, and pharmacies operated only for emergencies. In Lisbon, the metro system was evacuated, and additional police forces were deployed to manage traffic issues caused by non-functioning traffic lights. The city's airport suspended flights for over 9 hours, later being authorized to operate night flights. Airports in Porto and Faro also faced restrictions, operating with generators. The blackout's impact extended beyond Portugal. In Spain, the national railway network was shut down, and airports like Madrid-Barajas experienced significant delays and partial closures. Parts of southern France, including the Basque Country, experienced brief power losses. I'm about to share some possible causes for this situation, but first, I want to remind you that subscribing to our newsletter is the best way to receive important updates directly in your inbox. It's the quickest way to stay informed about events like today's blackout and everything else you need to know about life in Portugal. You can find the link in the description. The exact causes of the blackout are still under investigation. However, RN suggested that a significant fluctuation in electrical tensions, originating in Spain, may have triggered the collapse of the Portuguese grid. Prime Minister Luis Montenegro stated that the blackout originated in the Spanish network due to an abrupt increase in tension, highlighting Portugal's vulnerability due to its exclusive reliance on energy imported from Spain. Experts have pointed to a rare atmospheric phenomenon known as induced atmospheric vibration as a potential cause. This phenomenon occurs when extreme temperature variations generate anomalous oscillations in high-voltage power lines, leading to synchronization failures across interconnected grids. Such disturbances can cascade through the network, causing widespread outages. While some officials speculated about the possibility of a cyber attack, both Portuguese and EU authorities have found no evidence supporting this theory. The European Commission is closely monitoring the situation and coordinating with national authorities to understand the underlying causes and prevent future occurrences. The incident underscores the importance of robust and resilient energy infrastructure, especially in highly interconnected systems like those in Europe. It also highlights the need for diversified energy sources and improved interconnections with other European countries to mitigate the risk of similar crises. The blackout had a profound impact across the country. Hospitals. Many relied on emergency generators to maintain critical operations. The Hospital de Santa Maria in Lisbon suspended all scheduled activities and activated its contingency plan. Airports. Lisbon Airport suspended flights for more than 9 hours, later being authorized to operate night flights. Airports in Porto and Faro also faced restrictions when operating with generators. Transportation. Metros and trains were interrupted. Traffic lights ceased functioning, causing significant congestion. Telecommunications. Mobile networks suffered failures, especially in voice calls. Data services operated partially. Commerce. Supermarkets faced runs on essential products. Pharmacies operated only for emergencies. The blackout also affected daily life in various ways. Schools asked families to pick up their children due to the lack of power. Public events were canceled, and many businesses closed temporarily. The reliance on electronic payment systems led to difficulties in purchasing goods, as card machines were non-functional. In tourist hotspots, services like ATMs, internet access, and card payments were non-functional, leaving many without essentials or a means to communicate or travel. The situation was particularly challenging for visitors unfamiliar with the local language and emergency protocols. The widespread nature of the outage and its impact on essential services highlighted the critical importance of energy security and the need for comprehensive contingency planning to ensure the continuity of vital infrastructure during such crises. If you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe. We bring you important updates like this to help you navigate life in Portugal with confidence. The Portuguese government responded swiftly to the crisis. Prime Minister Luís Montenegro declared an energy crisis to ensure the maintenance of essential services. He also urged the population to moderate energy consumption and emphasized the urgent need to improve energy interconnections with the rest of Europe. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen assured support to Portugal in restoring the electrical grid. Emergency meetings were convened to coordinate the response, and contingency plans were activated across various sectors. The government worked closely with REN and other stakeholders to prioritize the restoration of power to critical infrastructure, including hospitals and transportation systems. Public communication was a key focus, with authorities providing regular updates through various channels to keep citizens informed and to dispel misinformation. Efforts were made to ensure that vulnerable populations received the necessary support during the outage. The incident has prompted a broader discussion on the resilience of Portugal's energy infrastructure and the importance of investing in domestic energy production capabilities to reduce reliance on external sources. By the way, if you're planning to live or travel to Portugal, make sure to join our free Facebook group. It's where we share real-time tips, help each other out, and stay connected, especially during times like this. You'll find the link below. The restoration of power was gradual. Around 5 p.m., electricity began to be restored in parts of Abrantes, Sardual, Golaga, Torres Novas, and Mação. By 5:30 p.m., hydroelectric plants like Tapada do Outeiro and Castelo do Bode were reconnected to the grid. By 8:30 p.m., approximately 110 substations were operational, supplying power to about 1 million customers. The expectation was that full normalization would occur in the following hours, although REN warned that complete stability of the grid could take up to a week. Restoration efforts prioritized essential services, with a focus on hospitals, transportation hubs, and communication networks. Technicians worked around the clock to assess damage, repair infrastructure, and gradually bring systems back online. Public cooperation played a vital role in the restoration process. Citizens were encouraged to conserve energy and avoid unnecessary travel to reduce strain on the recovering grid and to facilitate the work of emergency services. The incident has highlighted the need for improved disaster preparedness and response mechanisms, including the development of rapid deployment teams and investment in technologies that enhance the resilience of the power grid. The 2025 blackout underscored the vulnerability of interconnected electrical grids and the need for investments in energy infrastructure. Experts emphasized the importance of diversifying energy sources, increasing storage capacity, and improving interconnections with other European countries to prevent similar future crises. The event has sparked discussions on the importance of developing domestic renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, to reduce dependency on imported energy. Enhancing energy storage solutions, like battery systems, can also provide a buffer during supply disruptions. Strengthening cross-border energy interconnections can improve the stability and flexibility of the grid, allowing for better management of supply and demand fluctuations. Collaborative efforts at the European level are essential to build a more resilient and integrated energy network. Investing in smart grid technologies and real-time monitoring systems can enhance the ability to detect and respond to anomalies promptly, minimizing the risk of widespread outages. Public awareness campaigns and emergency preparedness programs can also empower citizens to respond effectively during such events. The April 2025 blackout was a stark reminder of the importance of a resilient and well-connected energy infrastructure. As investigations continue, it is essential that measures are taken to strengthen the electrical grid and ensure that events like this do not recur. The incident has highlighted the interconnectedness of modern societies and the critical role that reliable energy plays in daily life. It serves as a call to action for governments, industries, and communities to collaborate in building a more secure and sustainable energy future. By learning from this experience and implementing proactive strategies, Portugal and its neighbors can improve their resilience to future challenges and ensure the continuity of essential services for all citizens. Additionally, if you haven't watched it yet, we've released a video that covers everything that happened in Portugal in April, along with predictions for May. If you're planning a trip to Portugal, watching this video is essential to stay informed about the latest changes. Click now and I'll see you there. Ciao.